Start. There we go. Okay. We lost a little bit of footage. Whatever.
Back again?
Let's see. View the state of the realm. Close.
Study it well, Clive.
Yep. Situation map. We're going to present day. Really? We reunited at twin side.
Allow me to explain.
Is this
again
where we can do it? Ah, okay. So we're going to play this again so that we have it for the VOD. Cool.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
Yeah.
Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this.
Well, I mean, we've destroyed them.
That filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock.
Which I guess I didn't realize.
Necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
Final Fantasy XIV reference.
A swift end is more than we can hope for.
Mm-hmm.
While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm.
Okay.
The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Pretty much.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the hideaways on edge.
I like how, again, right, this is the whole double referencing, right, of stuff that's going on with the different Final Fantasy games. So, like, End of Days, Final Fantasy XIV reference. The Sky, right, is another Final Fantasy XIV big, like, story beat that happens in one of the expansions of the way the sky is. So, like, the same team, right, working on these two titles, you can very clearly see the stuff that they carried over.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I.
Fair.
And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Alright. I want to do a quick test here. Okay. But for whatever reason, it's not picking up the vertical stream, which, whatever. If you're chatting in the vertical stream, sorry, not going to see it. Unfortunately. I wish I could tell you that that wasn't the case, but the apps that we rely on to do the things with the stuff don't always work. So, it is what it is.
Tell me you saw that.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Okay.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference.
Yeah.
Which means there's only two people who can.
It's us, baby. Let's
Let me know we're on our
go.
way.
Let's go jack some people up. Alright, we have 3 things to do. I do want to check if we have a gear upgrade available to us. Because a sword upgrade would be real nice. So, always good to double check.
What do I owe the honor? So it would be.
Forge. Bright burn.
No scratches, right?
Equip it. And I guess that's it, yeah.
And
Yeah, +4 defense, I'll be fine. Let's have a look-see at what this sword looks like. Oh, we have an Ambrosia skin? Ooh. Put Torgal back to normal. Maybe myself as well. Oh, that looks cool. I like this one too, with all the like hollowed out inlays and stuff. I think I'm gonna change to, I think I'm gonna change to this one actually. Like I said, I like the inlays. So might try that for a bit. All right. Map. And okay. Let's go to Dalimil first. Let's deal with the bandits. Then we'll move to the Akashic. The Banditos.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
He is.
Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
Of course you do.
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own.
Bakers.
Tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
It's true. That is very true.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more?
This
We're
is an
better
easy
off
problem
using
to
that
solve.
coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
You tell him, Victor. Don't stare me down. I'll cut you.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos.
Okay.
And the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are
You
those
could say that.
people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness.
True.
Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies.
But in the
In the
meantime,
meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
perhaps.
For all our sakes.
Let's go take care of some bandits, shall we?
Fucking thieving bastards.
Hey, watch the language. Eh?
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But
Yep,
it has
yep.
to smolder. That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
You
My
good?
thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well,
Taking on the bandits.
if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients.
Oh.
While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
Basically.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town.
True.
That may prove useful.
We're like ghosts.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Unknown. The variable. We're the X in this equation. There's one right here. Boop. Excuse me.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless
I like the
youths
smirk.
could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
That's right.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
It's kind of rude. Man dissed me to my face. Guess it's better than behind my back, but
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
if I
It may still be possible to
remember.
buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Of course.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
True.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while
Don't
I
think she's gonna
applaud
buy
your
it.
endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return.
Probably
Which
not.
means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
It's true.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly.
Meet me back at the Kiss, and we'll see what they have to report. Let's go.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
Yeah.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. Now we go over here. Talk some more.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles.
Somewhat.
With time,
Okay.
they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the...
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the south and one from the desert. In a move, doubtless, intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Yep.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. Mistakes,
Yep.
I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
Alrighty.
A lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Alright. Get some fighting code. Let's go. Where am I going? Yeah, right here. Alright. Come at me, bros.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
Did you just call me a woman?
These are all yours.
I took the ring off, so I need to remember where my skills are. Alright.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Okay, that's the block. And if I block at the correct time, I got a parry. Ooh. Been so long since we played this game that I have to like remember where the controls like go and all that. Oh, no. No. It's a ninja. Or not a ninja, but one of these guys. Is it a ninja? No, right. His name is the Sultan. Okay. Okay. We got it. So dumb. So dumb that like you can get knocked out of attacks from behind an enemy. Die. Yes, give me experience points, please. Okay.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
Is that really it?
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
That we should. Let's find out. Ugh. I hear peaceful music. Anyone gonna say anything?
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
There you go.
You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil. Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Only.
Calm down, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
Yeah.
As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Well, obviously.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Whoosh. Cool. Is that all? To the next one. Let's go Martha's Rest. This is Akashic, right? Dang. It's not looking good.
Martha.
Hello.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Cool. Let's go to the gate.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
Probably not.
More.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
Abandoned us, dude.
Who abandoned you? Hmm? Who do you think is going to be abandoning you? Huh? Curse breakers? No. Us? No. We're here to fight.
Clive,
We deal with the Akashic first.
Horde Wolf. Thirst. 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 Dun, 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 doo, doo. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Hey. Let's put this out into the world.
Farewell. Enough.
Off. Sounds like me when I'm yelling at people.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
No, because they're not. They're our men.
If you've come to rob this place. You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave. How do you know my name? Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men?
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander? Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Pity. Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
We gotta go find Wade. Wade, where are you, man? We can't lose you, buddy.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels, and they got wounded with them. They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about
But
that.
that's why we're here.
You look after everyone here.
The
If anyone can
backup.
still fight, send them to the lift.
I will.
You already know we ain't getting backup. Come on. What do you think this is? My brothers.
My
Yeah.
dogs. The law of them.
We ain't getting no reinforcements. It's just us against them. Quest destination nearby. Wade! Found you.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rosfield.
Oh, Wade.
If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we?
Behind you!
Big ol' stompy stomps. It's the Adamantoise.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
No, we can't.
With us, Sir Wade.
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Poor Rosalith. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Perfect. Only the soft, fleshy bit in the front. There we go. Perfect. Get that damage in there. just gonna worry about these guys for a second.
Stay down.
Ow. Sir. A little more Phoenix power. Yeah. Let's do this. I don't even care that I'm attacking it in its not soft spots. I'm just trying to heal. Just trying to get back some health. Bum. Come on and slam. We got between these 3 fights like 2,000 experience, and it looks like our bar hasn't moved at all.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
It happens, man.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
Hey.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
All right.
Second horde. Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without her.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Okay. Or we need to buy some potions when we get to the top of the lift. Is what I'm saying. You go to the little vendor man and be like, "Hey, I know things are in a pretty bad spot right now, but can you hook it up with a discount? Can you hook it up with a discount there, man?
What are you after?
Oh, you know. You know.
Thanks
3
very
of
much.
these. 3
There
of
you go.
these. 1 of these.
Much obliged.
And another one of these. Probably shouldn't have bought 2 elixirs. But good to have.
Take care out there, eh?
Hey. Take care out there, right? Right, Eastpool is north, right? You're gonna die. All good. We'll get through this. We're gonna make it. Is there an Akashic Minotaur down over here? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be
Hold up,
ready.
hold up. Boom. How's that for a slowdown? Ow.
Failed.
Nice. Of course I figured. Of course I figured out a way to die.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Of course I figured out a way to die.
What are you after? Much obliged.
You know what? This time I'm not buying the elixirs.
There you go. Take care out there, eh? That'll do. There you go.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much.
Thank you.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Not exactly the game we're expecting to die in, if you know what I mean. What did I equip as my gear? XP, AP, Gil. Got it.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. My brothers need me.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
It's over.
You're finished.
Just. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I guess that was the final blow.
Something's coming.
Oh, not an Akashic Minotaur.
Apologies, my lord.
An
Did I miss
Akashic
anything?
Ahriman.
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Of course you weren't close enough. Let's just hit you with this. Didn't I just use this? That thing refreshes very quickly. Bum, 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 bum. What if you don't? I wonder why this one's not using Doom. Is it because... Oops. Is it because the space is so small? Like, the battle space? Does it reach? Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Boom.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
Nice.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
It won't be.
We make for Martha's while we can.
It won't be at all.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever
Yep.
they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear.
That's good.
Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
Sounds like a good plan,
What do you
man.
say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
The flames of war. All right, cool. Ooh, what do we get? The Guardian Scarf. Oh, displayed in Clive's chambers. Isn't that Sir Wade's scarf that he's wearing?
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh.
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Nice.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
Much as I'd love to.
I'm sorry to
but I
disappoint
killed
you,
your
Oscar,
dear uncle.
But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name.
Yeah.
You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy
Funny.
can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
Uh-oh.
I would not have it any other way.
But we killed his uncle. I see bad times coming. All right, Northreach. Let's see what the dame has going on.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflame under a flood.
No guards.
We're next.
No guards. Okay.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes.
Yep.
Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
So fallen.
Taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls.
Oh, right, not the fallen.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
whole lot of nothing is what they're planning.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
It was all they could do to escape.
The
They just left the bodies
garrison.
there in the flood.
Where's the garrison again? Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. This big structure here, and then we go under, and there we are. And I see her purple dress from over here.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days.
The capital's fallen,
What would you
dude.
have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Sounds like you're not fit to be a soldier, kiddo.
Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
She's not impressed.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
Jill is like,
Survivors speak
girl,
of them, one would
back
think
up.
they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Yay, more talking. E.
You're a pikeman, yes?
What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Fair enough.
To us.
My family.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
How about you?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Oh, a bunch of thralls coming from the xenophobic city. I wonder how that works.
Carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Yo. Hey, look at that armor.
Good girl.
Look at the armor. Whoops. I suppose I could have just used the like warpy thingy to go to more, because there is an obelisk over here, isn't there? But suppose we will just enjoy the scenery. It still looks pretty, even without, you know, the mother crystal there. Look at all the blue. The Akashic Flood.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Now the question is, did the people of Moor just become thralls because of how crappy they were? You know what I mean?
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Darn it. You were saved by your other spellcaster buddy. Where is it? Where's the other specter? Oh, did Jill already take care of it? I guess so, because otherwise it should be over here. Boom. Come on. There we go. Out. And done. And now we have the Leech. Darn. I just want to get rid of the little ones so I can focus on the Lich, because he's a much bigger problem. See if we can't burn him down real fast. Nice, 40k damage. What if I don't want to be threshed? Did you ever think of that? No, you only think about yourself. Lightning. Dead. Hey. Oh yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you handle things.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
True.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You should. Are you gonna cutscene us back there, or do I gotta walk? Yeah.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't
Two.
thank us yet.
Two.
There will be more.
Many more. Many more.
And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Get her. Get her.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Yeah.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But
Nope.
it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Oh, man. Yeah, level up. Let's go. 35.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Characters in our mid-30s now.
Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Let's do that. We've got quite a bit of ability points to do some skilling up, some leveling, some of the good stuff. Details. What does how it increases the maximum level? Mega Flare Dodge. Impulse. Summon multiple spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal continuous damage, binding it to the spot. That's actually pretty good. Number of orbs, and then anything. So I'm assuming that it'll go from 2 to 3. Oh, it went to 4. We'll mess around with some Bahamut stuff. How does this work? I kind of want to try Bahamut in place of Titan. So let's try that. Haven't really played around with the big dragon boy. Change out Flare Breath, not Flare Breath. Flare Breath for satellite. That'll be pretty good indeed. Let's go check in on Otto. I believe this is the part where the princes wake up.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, what?
Was wondering when you turn up at ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
You're
How is it
welcome.
You always manage to arrive at just the right moment.
Luck, I suppose.
Providence.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals.
Okay.
The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Okay.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point.
Yeah.
Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Okay. Joshua?
So
Oh, there's
it
Prince
was not
Dion.
Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Patricide.
No wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed.
Don't blame yourself,
Now,
child.
both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Tell me.
very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another.
Okay.
And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs.
Yep.
He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
He's calling you a vessel, man.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon.
But you...
My limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
But you can wield them all.
Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not.
But they're limitless.
The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
There it is.
I've encountered that thing several times
Limitless.
now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His
Not
mind.
quite so easily swayed.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
He had to save
It
us.
was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
You would have done the same.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Of course there is. Of course. Come on. Were we expecting anything different?
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No.
But of
But
them.
they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
Yes, we do.
shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound. You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
right.
Okay.
We travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you.
Can take care of him.
I'll look after him.
All right. Let's go. So we're going here, right? I think this is Canver. Not 100% on that, I think. Central Dalmekia. Porgal's the best.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't
Why is-
far. We should pick up the pace.
I understand the whole emergency thing, but I would think that Clive, of all people, would have been like, you're right, although now is not the time for us to enjoy it. Not just, what are you thinking? People are dying. Blech. Like, get over it, Clive. Fool.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Thank you. Actually, I accept that. 'Cause Clive ain't got manners for garbage. Just going past these minor skirmishes, primarily because, again,
They're everywhere now.
I've said it in the past in this game, but the minor stuff is such a small amount of experience in the grand scheme of it. And since I'm planning on going back and doing all the side quests, like, I'm gonna more than make up for all of these small fights that I'm not participating in. And not to mention, like, that thing said level 33. We're level 35, so it's not like we're under-leveled for the area.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Hello, Watchman. Goodbye, Watchman.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Wait. Hello. Yote, ¿dónde estás? Maybe don't walk up quietly
My Lord
to the
Marquis,
person.
It is an honor.
Puts their hand on their sword.
I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion.
Yep.
After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
Because they were
Since
there.
the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now.
You did more.
Tell us what you've discovered.
You love him.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the unveil. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the unveil is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Well.
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
No.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest.
Barnabas Farmer. Meanwhile, the Agora in the free cities of Canberra.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
None of you are safe.
Warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Yeah, you're all dead.
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Oh no. He brought the Akashic. Silly man.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Your guards aren't going to be able to do a whole lot against, you know, Odin. And they're all dead.
Creatures.
Oh, Odin.
You should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Talking about mid.
Come, Mythos.
That's us. We're gonna
Surely the prince's light
make
cannot have sated you.
Make our appearance. I still have space for 2 more icons, which I'm gonna assume are gonna be Shiva and Odin.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
Forever.
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
You.
The tapestry. Show them.
Oh, we didn't notice this huge piece of art over here that looks exactly like the things from the ruins that we keep trying to look at.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
Finest shield in Rosaria.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
The cute young couple.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Joshua coming with us to Canver. I don't think he fights with us once we get to Canver, though. I believe he splits off with the others.
Let's find our friends.
Excuse me.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
Very plain.
Which is why I had to let her go.
Oh, another member of the Undying. if I recall correctly.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill.
Burning
Charged with
Quill,
chronicling
you
the
say?
mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
How much we want to bet that
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may
the
now
Burning
think of them
Quill
as
guy here
ours.
is already under the influence
That
of
won't be a
Ultima?
problem. Will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is
Nice.
nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Tell him, Clive.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua. No use calling Ambrosia now.
No
The
use.
free city's under siege.
Who would have thought it? Come, my loyal steed.
Faster!
All right, we make for Canver.
Orcs.
Nope.
Then let us be rid of them.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Nice and easy. Oh, nope. Later. Like I said, we're not going to worry about a lot of the road encounters.
Is the city fallen?
Because we're about to have a whole lot of encounters as we make our way through Canver.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
It was the spot I thought it was. Into Canva then. The free cities. We're starting out in old Canva.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
Midadol.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
Best character in the game.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like.
By
Empty
Ultima.
eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived.
The
Some in
villas.
the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
No, not at all.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better
Then
walk
go
fast.
tweak it.
Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe.
Best insult ever.
Shall we then?
Oh, we take
You
Torgal
keep
with
Clive
us.
safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Okay. Evenfall.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Try
Stand
to,
a
at least.
chance against those things.
Coming. Well, nope, they're dead already. Should have called out to them. Told them keep running.
They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor.
How do I launch it? Like this? Like this. Very cool. I guess let's activate this. Okay. These abilities might be a little broken. A little. Right on. Something that I'm very much so looking forward to, by the way. Haven't talked about it on stream recently, except for mentioning it maybe on Sunday, but Neo 2 stream starting after Dark Souls 3 is over. Let's go, right? Neo 2 is so good. Bring back my water shaman build. I might try something new though, just to mix it up for the stream and not just rely on, you know, what I did for my first playthrough. Might do like a switchglaive type of thing. I wonder if it's worth waiting for a level 4 Mega Flare. Like, I want to see it. Level 2. Oh, is that all I can do? Okay. That the key, have the satellites just go fuck wild. Phoenix Flames. Oh. I'm not sure satellite is all that great. I might might take it off. The Royal Army has become monsters at the behest of the monster in charge. Silly. Silly man. Aren't you keeping up? Alright. Gonna take this quick moment of reprieve to go say goodnight to the children. So I will be right back. Alright. It's time. Let's make some more progress before we close it out for the night. Hey, doggy. Burn, baby, burn. Just go and burn, don't burn, baby, burn. That ability comes off cooldown really fast. Ow. Holy. Damn. Oh. Dude freaking tackled us though. That hurt. Okay.
To me, Flames!
Okay, just gonna. Cool. I wish this power, I feel like, would definitely be way stronger. The satellite power would be way stronger if we were still using the auto battle ring, because I don't use magic enough in my comboing and stuff for it to be like super good. So let's reset this. Yep. And let's, what's this? Giga Flare? Oh, this is what makes it go up higher. Yeah. Let's try upgrading this and actually try using it. See how we feel about Flare Breath instead of the satellite ability.
That sounded big.
Yeah.
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Did it just keep going? Wow. That lasted a while. I feel like that could be a very good, we'll wait till the big dude comes out. I'm pretty sure we get attacked by one of the, like, orcish chieftains. There he is. So let's do this, right?
I can't go on.
Ow. Killed us. Yeah, took us out. I suppose you can cancel out of that at any point, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's the question we find ourselves asking. We could learn like 11 bolt instead. Judgment bolt, that is. Blind justice is okay, but okay. Bonus points are awarded, yeah. Thunderstorm. Pile drive. Okay. And I've already leveled up all the other stuff. Yeah. All the basic things. Could learn Heat Wave, and I could learn Rook's Gambit. This is really strong too, but let's see how Lightning Bolt goes. Didn't I just unlearn this? Instead of Thunderstorm, we get Judgment Bolt. I could have swore I unlearned that ability. Oh, I guess it's a baseline one. And we'll upgrade this once. Actually, I'm not even going to upgrade it. Wait, no. Yes, upgrade Impulse. But we're not going to increase it a second time because we're just using Bahamut right now. And we could always reset some other abilities that like we haven't used. Something I didn't really think about way back when is the fact that we can just reset abilities that we're not using. And then repurpose the points for other stuff. Like now we can learn Giga Flare. I might take that over Flare Breath. Yeah. Anything else we could like unlearn? There we go. I want to upgrade Lightning Rod. And let's go to our abilities here. Flare Breath gets Giga Flare treatment. Impulse is fine. Alright. Give this a shot. Oh, it's just the big dude. Nice. Let's see what Giga Flare looks like. So it just also makes us stand in place. Ow. Judgment Bolt. Oh. Hello. Combo is still so nasty. I don't think it gets better than that, if I'm gonna be honest. There you go. Just take that.
Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Nope. I'm sorry to say, Clive. That is not the reality of the situation. Favorite flight, Flare Breath. Let's grab some potions. Nice. They're gone.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
You're truly surprised. I don't quite get the whole juggling thing as good as like it could be for doing attack, magic, attack, magic, attack, magic.
What does he want?
Oh, whoops. That's not the ability I thought I was using, but works. Nonetheless.
You've caused quite the commotion.
That I have.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
Why do they say that?
You again.
Why is
I
it
don't believe
Muthos?
We've been introduced.
Why couldn't it be Mythos?
You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness.
Is that what you're gonna claim it is?
They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir.
And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
I like that the Bahamut ability follows him, but I don't like that it is really hard to see because of all of the effects. Did the Bahamut ability parry him multiple times? Ow. What kind of magic is he using? It seems to be some kind of fire magic. Or are we going to make the claim that he's somehow doing some kind of like non-elemental magic because he's a Odin thing? Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 50,000. Got the trophy too.
Trick.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
Odin's spear.
Yes! Yes!
Isn't Sleipnir also a like Norse dude? this as an opportunity to heal. Sorry, bud, but parries are all you're gonna get from me right now. Whoops. I wasn't ready to do that right then. Kind of a waste. Or maybe not. Nope, it was. I was trying to do this.
Actually, I wouldn't. Let's try. Too slow.
Oops.
Well done.
Oops. Did that too early. But I'm still gonna get a decent amount of damage out of it. It's just not what I would have really hoped for. Wow, did even more damage that time. Which I guess I shouldn't be surprised by, because I did the Giga Flare at the end with the multiplier.
Enjoying yourself? Nice try.
I feel like when we did this the first time, we struggled. Yeah. That's just gonna kill you, so I don't have to worry. Sweet. And now, legitimately, I said it, I think I put it somewhere. I think it was in the social post. How we're just about back where we were when we stopped the last playthrough. This is where we were when we stopped the last playthrough. Man. The Sleipnir Halberd. Is that, so we got a piece of it? What? Oh, Sleipnir Halberd. Got it. So
The vessel is strong.
his what's it called? Lineage comes into question.
My liege.
He doesn't die here though, does he?
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over
Nope.
before we arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late.
Yep.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
No. Something is wrong. You made Odin angry.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
His accent isn't so hard on the
It's
word.
king. Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm.
I don't think any of us are kneeling.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Sorry.
Get back.
I mean, Odin is like the sword icon. So, like, you're starting a sword fight with someone who's very much so more skilled than you. Probably not the way you're gonna win, pal. Could have killed you multiple times in the last 30 seconds.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
Vessel, again. You're being told why.
To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own.
You
I made a
don't, Clive.
promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness?
Yes.
Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Jeez. He's done playing with you now.
Try it.
One slice, dude. Again, impetuous.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oh, yeah. Not smart.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Silly. Again, he just showed you that he's well above what you can do.
Beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Sometime later. City outskirts, free cities of Canada. The Irons.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
And where's Jill?
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right.
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Odin, man. He can do anything.
Your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
Whisper.
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy.
Where is she?
Oh.
Where's Jill?
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
That's not okay.
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
That's the truth. Alright, let's go talk to Otto. See what he's got. Bing, 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 bing. Song of Hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Be real pissed if Jill dies.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
And now we tell him the long story. Now he knows the long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
No, we do not.
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more Personal items we go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Yep.
Then I'll check the workshop.
We're looking for something that she already knew was there. Come on. Search Mid's dungeon. That's funny.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Look at that. A book. A good many books, for that matter.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Okay.
I know this is your hideaway.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Except, how much you want to bet that there's a hidden something in the pipe bag?
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Or the Russian nesting doll.
Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
You know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. Gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be?
Her first invention.
Perhaps Otto might know.
In her first invention, you silly fool.
Well, possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus?
Remember?
That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee, unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Okay.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cache?
Paul said it was an army of a cache.
Look, cash it. What will happen to Mid and all the others? The orchestrion.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just
Nothing.
wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Open her up, Clive.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There.
There we go.
How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah! New music!
Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Okay.
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Stuff dreams are made of. Let's go find out what the stuff dreams are made of are. So back to Canver, or is it automatically taking us there? What's happening?
Just the two I was looking for.
Yep.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually,
yes.
The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes.
Then yes.
Left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Oh, Tarja.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
I can do that much. Well, considering we've had 2 deaths this stream just out of pure carelessness.
Flagship sails.
Okay, back to Canver. Yep. Am I gonna have to fight through Canver to get back to them? All right, back in the Ironworks. Let's have it then. Tell me the good news. Or don't. You know. Come on. Man. It's our favorite. Oh, there we are.
I'm alright, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thorne?
Nothing. Well,
Only what
he probably
the
knows
gods sing.
plenty.
That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne.
And you tried to sword fight him.
And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation.
Pretty much, yeah.
But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Too late now.
Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
If Byron dies right now, I'm gonna be so pissed. The whole hallway's lit up. What do you mean this place was supposed to be hidden? Are you kidding me?
Here they come.
Earthbreaker. His axe has a name. I guess all weapons in this game have a name.
How are we doing, mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. Old?
He's good. Don't hold anything back, will ya? Should have hit this guy with the attack. Hello? I cannot see him. Giga Flare for good measure. Oh, Giga Flare pauses the timer, doesn't it? No, but it slows it down substantially. That's a good deal of damage. Perfect, actually. And then one Judgment Bolt to finish it off. Yeah. Ah, man.
That was easy enough.
Till it isn't.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Come on, move. Move.
Clive.
Look who it is.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Makes sense.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
No. Again, if Byron dies right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
Up for another round? Of course we are.
Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
I think that time is long past.
No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
Oh, let's go.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through in these veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Yeah, when I heard his name, I was like, Sleipnir is a weapon of Odin's, isn't it? Like, almost positive that that was what my brain thought.
Let's do the lot!
That's a revelation, and I guess that makes sense for the whole, what's it called? The flavor text on the thing that we got after the boss fight. That was like, nobody knows where Sleipnir came from, or what house he hails from.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Here's a signal.
It's over.
In your own time, Clive!
Again, if he dies, gonna be pissed. Run. Part of run are we not understanding? There we go. That would be me. Here's the thing. If they're all magical constructs that just appeared out of thin air in front of us, what stops them from appearing out of thin air on the ship?
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Like, where's the logic? The Naldia Narrow. Jill. Jillian. There you are. At least you can move. That's a good thing.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Cool. Hostage. Got it. Understood. Obviously, we knew that already. The Enterprise.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
Joshua's little light sphere.
don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive?
Of course.
The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something.
No, he was your brother.
On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle.
Again.
And
best character written in the
fair
game.
winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Getting a little ahead of yourself there, Lord Byron.
Cheerio. Oh, yeah.
Do not miss rowing a boat. Where's Gav? Is he on the ship with us? Is he coming with us to this battle?
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh, a little bit more. There he is. Prince Dion.
Mercy.
I mean, you did this, man.
All this. What have I done?
Now you're gonna drive yourself mad? Like, come on, man.
My lord.
And she recognizes him from that far away? Come on. Cool. Cutscenes are done. And that's our stopping point for the day. I can't pause to save, so I guess we've got one more cutscene.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway.
Gav is with
I
us.
say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye. Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Are we gonna do some naval combat? That would be cool. Oh, look at him standing on the back of the ship.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigor's gas!
You go mid.
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
That ship is wild. That's all we can say about that. Here he comes. I mean, he's flying, so what do you expect to have happen?
It's now or never. I'll find her.
And now he's gonna land on what? Our ship. We just got the boat and we're gonna lose it. Can I just save here? Of course I can't. What an actual pain. Oh man. Let's do this. There are 4 of them, so it works out. You just trying to hit me? Oh. Yeah. Take that. You know what? I'm gonna charge up a Mega Flare. Go ahead and guard. That's fine. Just the 4 of you? Just gonna keep charging. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Oh, yep. So does the Mega Flare just attack just whatever is around you that you're attacking? Because I thought it was just going to hit all 4 of them for a while. But then, you know. It's actually really funny. It's funny because of how slow I am, and I'm just still dodging. Take this. $100 MFPS? What was that? Alright, beat that. I don't know what that achievement was. Land 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare. Got it. Can I save now? Yes. Okay. Jeez. Alright, guys. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys on Thursday. And yeah. Hope you have a good Wednesday. I hope everything goes well for you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Till then,